But next up, let's continue with the show with Bianca. She's a public speaking trainer. She's originally from Romania, came here, did her bachelor's, her master's. We have some Bianca fans up here. So let's just welcome her on stage. Please welcome Bianca Banica. Bianca, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for joining. First things first, can Ravish offer you anything to drink?
Of course. I love a gin tonic.
Yeah, sure. Gin tonic on the way. Let's make sure to clean up the stage a bit. Bianca,
Thank you for having me.
you have been here, you have been a student here, so you did your bachelor's and master's here. What did you study and how did it come about that you became a public speaking trainer? Because you did that during your time as a student.
Definitely. Well, actually, the journey started way before. I did IBA, so we have someone doing BA here. It's basically the international version. Same words, but you add international to it. Then Master in Human Resource Management. You asked about my public speaking journey. It actually started before high school in Romania. I actually scroll quite a lot on LinkedIn. My job is quite fun. I'm spending a lot of time on LinkedIn. That's what I get paid for, actually. And I see a lot of people that got into public speaking that describe their journey as they were afraid of public speaking at first. They started researching it, then they overcame their fear, and now they're giving back. Probably you expect my story to be kind of the same, but it's actually not. For me, public speaking was love at first sight, literally. I was on stage very randomly, joined a project in Romania on skill development. I had to give a speech at the closing ceremony about my experience in the project. And I had no idea what I was doing back then. I was like 14. I was on stage, just sharing about my experience. The only thing I knew or realized then was that I loved speaking to people. I remember I was standing really like this, crossed hands. If you know public speaking, you know that's the worst position. It feels like you need to pee. I have a picture still of that. But that's when I realized I really loved speaking to people. And I started then researching it like everyone and getting better at it.
At 14?
And, at 14, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then
I don't talk to anybody when I was 14. I was like, oh, really? That's really interesting. That's really cool.
But then the question is also, who needs a public speaking trainer? Do you think everyone can learn public speaking? Because like now you are on stages a lot, Stuart.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a public speaking trainer? Did you ever try to improve with someone?
I wish. Then I wouldn't have gone through, you know how much bombing on stage I had to do to be able to figure out, oh, you could, do it, right? Because the thing is, it's so interesting to me. I felt like I had to learn everything like the hard way. Like I would make a mistake. I would be like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I should have been more concise about that. I didn't have to mention that part. Do you think about these things or does it come natural to you?
Both.
Okay.
I would say I started making, obviously I learned from so many mistakes.
Okay.
Big mistake that I made was speaking very fast and nobody could understand me literally. I speak very fast naturally, so I had to train myself to slow down when I speak. So
Big round of applause for Ravish Hanuman, everyone. Sorry, you were talking very fast.
I needed a break. Good one. Taking a pause. So you learn obviously by doing, reflecting, but actually public speaking is a trainable skill. This is what I tell everyone I coach. It's something that you can all learn. It's really a process of you going on stage, every opportunity you have, speak in front of people, reflect on what went well, what didn't go so well, and then next time, keep on doing the good things and then improve the blind kind of improvement points.
I always hear when I started doing comedy, people would always say stuff like, oh, people are so afraid of public speaking. It's the second most feared thing after death.
I would correct you as the first biggest fear.
She researched that when she was 14, by the way.
She Romanian, they're not scared of death. I don't know if y'all know. They don't give a fuck about death. Okay. That's it. So what do you think is the first one? Is public speaking is number one?
Yeah.
And what's number two for you after that?
Probably death.
Death after? Okay.
Probably. I think there was some research, if I'm not wrong. Public speaking is the biggest fear. I'm not sure about the second one.
Death.
Could be that. Makes sense, right?
A lot of people are scared of death.
Yeah.
But in public speaking, it's like you can't like force yourself to get good at death. You feel me? Like you kind of gotta do it once, and then you're like, oh shit, right? But then, okay, so with public speaking, I'm like, and you decided you wanted to also teach people and coach people as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Lifeversity gave me that opportunity here on campus. Who here knows Lifeversity? Make some noise. For those who don't, it started as a student-led initiative offering soft skills courses among all these soft skills, public speaking, communication, leadership. So through Lifeversity, I started teaching public speaking to students. Actually, I was a trainer in Romania as well, but on a very low scale. I was teaching middle school students in public speaking, but obviously they were kids, so not same level.
And then Lifeversity grew bigger and bigger because you had a portfolio of 20-ish courses, even more. So as you said, public speaking, leadership, even like some things, personal finance, mindfulness. And that went on for how many years? And essentially, it span off. It had to span off because university was not funding the project anymore.
Yeah, so what a lot of people don't know actually is that Lifeversity started by someone that's here in the room, Matt. We can give a round of applause to Matt. And almost 6 years ago, he started the project back then, only for students, with public speaking, just public speaking. And it escalated so much because it became so popular. Students really loved skills for some reason, which I actually get. I would have loved to have this when I was a student myself as well. So it escalated to many more skills after quite quickly. And because of all the budget cuts, votes are coming tomorrow, so vote wisely. Think about what you wish for. All the budget cuts made the project stop for students, so we didn't have any funds anymore to fund the courses for students. They were all free, so we had to really reorientate ourselves, and we started offering this to professionals and teams in companies.
And is that something that is still going on now?
Yes. Yes.
Was there a big switch from doing students to going to companies, doing it professionally?
Definitely, it's a huge different market. Like it's completely different. It's a very, very competitive market. We are the only skill provider on campus, and out there are many more companies doing it. So you really have to stand out. You really have to find a way to differentiate yourself. And professionals are also different. So the way you train is different than the way you train students. Obviously, skills are the same. Everyone can learn them, but you'll be surprised to know how many working people, I wouldn't say suck at public speaking, but nicely put, they can improve their public speaking or just communication skills in general, honestly.
And there's one thing that you guys have been doing on campus, which is something we're going to do right now, which is a PowerPoint karaoke.
Amazing.
Please let us in. What is a PowerPoint karaoke?
Before that, I just realized I have a drink, and
Cheers.
the audience probably is quite thirsty, and I love sharing, so I'm going to quickly share my drink with someone.
Oh.
Let's go right ahead.
Someone wants? Can you pass it on? It's just quicker. And in the meantime, I'm going to explain what PowerPoint karaoke is. We're going to have some slides on the screen, and we're going to have some people give a presentation in front of all of you of slides that they do not know, but they have to pretend that it's their own presentation. So they're going to basically improvise.
It will take about 45 seconds. How was the drink? Great, there we go. So we're going to start doing this. Basically how it works, there's one slide. This gives you like the overall theme. And then the thing is going to go on for about like 45 seconds. Either we can do it in a way that you have the clicker in the way, so you can just skip to the next slide yourself, or the person upstairs can do it. But I think to kind of like get you in the mood, see what it's all about, we have one volunteer. This was also not in the email. Please welcome Stuart Scott.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. What am I doing?
I think, so essentially the first slide is right after that. So you're basically pretending as if you're doing a presentation for about a minute or something.
Okay.
The question is, what is better? If you click on the next slide yourself, because no?
I will click, but I need a timer.
Oh, shit.
Or the person cannot click.
No? Okay.
No, you have to be fully surprised. I will try to time without timer.
So essentially, you will have to see a bit, because of course you should face the crowd, but you also need to see when the slide is changing. Sebastian upstairs is in charge of the slides. I would just say, ready, set, go, and then whenever we see the first slide, it is Stuart time.
Okay, let's go.
How many slides are there?
There are, for this one, 4-ish slides.
Okay, that's a good average.
I think 5.
Good?
If you have the clicker, then you can do it.
Yeah, I can.
There we go. Please, welcome.
All
Why
right.
Rotterdam is better than Amsterdam? Well, I'm sure you might all be thinking that I'm going to say Latinas. But honestly, for me, this is right here is why we do what we do. This is why I come to Rotterdam every day. And, okay, it's going faster than I thought. I didn't know we were going to do this. Okay, this is, it's a man holding something that I presume is a butt plug. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael Rojak. That was great. The porn guy is here. And that's the best I got for this one. The Dutch colonial empire. I gotta tell you, big fan. Big fan of their work. And any questions?
Bianca, yeah, that's it. What's your take on Stuart's presentation?
Amazing. Love the humor. No.
Oh, fuck.
Love the humor. Love the posture. Very funny story. If I could give you 2 points for improvement, would be nice to connect the slides a bit more to make it a full story. Although it's difficult. It's difficult, right? There's always improvement points, but it's difficult to connect the slides because you don't see them.
Yeah.
You don't know them in advance. And having your hands always here is a close posture. So we, in public speaking, want to open up our body language to not have any barrier between us and the audience. So this would be my 2 bit tips. Otherwise, very funny. First go, so I would say it's really brave because you don't know the slides, you don't know what's going to come, you don't know the story, you're just improvising on the spot. It's actually much harder than it looks. Maybe it's fun for you. But I want to give a good round of applause to Stuart for trying this.
This was fun. That was fun. That was really cool. I like that. I like it. I like the game. That's a fun game.
And we have one more, of course. The slides there are a little more coherent than the one we made for Stuart. So now the question is there anyone who's brave in the audience who is volunteering to go? Oh, we do? What? That was not expected. I think, Bianca, you're the coach. If you can see anyone, feel free to pick anyone out.
I cannot see anyone, so I see someone is doing this there, so someone there in the back that you're pointing towards.
Big round of applause for the volunteer here.
What's your name? My name is Ivo. Ivo! Let's give a big round of applause for Ivo. You have the stage,
like
you know the drill?
Ivo immediately started getting up and taking off his hoodie. I don't know what that was all about.
With a hoodie that's black, so not to do pressure on people, I guess.
Oh, there we go. Ivo is an expert. Stuart, anything to say about that?
He made it too easy. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going.
Bianca, could you pass the microphone to Ivo? Ivo, where are you from?
I'm from Bulgaria.
You're from Bulgaria?
I'm a first-year student, IBA. Yeah.
But you already have the Dutch accent.
No, not at all.
Picked up fun. Life comes at you fast when you're having fun. Ivo, it is the same concept for you. I think Bianca has the clicker, so let's see what your presentation is going to be all about.
Okay. Introduction to speech about yourself in a company meeting. Okay, hi guys, my name is Ivo. I'm going to talk about this. Editable yearly achievement presentation for executive reviews. Yeah, this is the previous slide. I guess some people in our companies look like this. Maybe you can relate. These are maybe the slankers, so-called. the slankers are people that just don't do their work, and yeah.
Ivo, what's going on with your presentation?
Key takeaways from this session. I guess you guys can read this stuff. I don't think it's mandatory for me to read them. But I guess I can summarize them. Smart contracts, cryptocurrency, of course, it's connected. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, I don't even know what that is. And Web3. Thank you for your attention.
That was tough as fuck.
Why don't you take a seat for a second?
Oh.
Yeah, get that man a
Yeah,
drink.
get that man a drink. Can we get him a drink? Yeah, come on, bro. Fuck
Bianca,
yeah,
please,
Ivo.
your
Fuck
feedback
yeah,
on that presentation.
Love how you connected the animal to the worker.
Yeah,
really
that was
love
great.
that
That
analogy.
was great. I was sick.
Whatever you give me. Surprise me, please.
Okay, you'll get the course number 2.
I thought so. Feedback. So, really nice connection point. I would suggest, even if there's a lot of information on the slide, just say something about it. It's always good to improvise. One tip, this is one of the biggest rules I always share in public speaking, is connection with your audience. We want to have our orientation towards our audience. Instead of, obviously, you're looking at the slide. My suggestion would be sneak peek, then talk to your audience like you own it. It makes you sound more confident, but it's also a two-way communication. This is one of the biggest mistakes I made in the beginning. I was just trying to speak to the audience like I was speaking to them, but not with them. I didn't connect with them because I saw it as a one-way communication, but you're actually looking at them. So my suggestion would be to look at someone's face, laughter, emotion, and speak to them for a full sentence, more or less, and then move on to the next person. This is how you make it personal.
And I think there's one tip that I always thought was pretty interesting, because a lot of people come on stage who don't quite know how to stand, and there's something about the natural position, right? I can demonstrate it for you if you just explain what it was. I took the course from Matt. There we go. My previous public speaking trainer is in the audience here right now. Big round of applause. But basically, walk me through it.
Maybe you stand sideways, like the other way around, so the audience can see.
Oh,
We want to have our shoulders back. Shoulders back, like literally shoulders back. Drop them down. Not in front. Keep them back, but down. But keep them straight. So shoulders back, down, chest up. And because you're really opening your chest, you can operate from a very open position where you're welcoming the audience to be with you.
Why don't you show it once? So, shoulders back, shoulders down. What was the next?
That's it.
That's it.
Shoulders back, shoulders down. And feet shoulder width, you're grounded. Thank you. Feet shoulder width, you're grounded as a tree. This is a position where nobody can break you. In public speaking, from here you can operate, you can do whatever gesture you want. You can do whatever you want with your hands. Don't make them awkward, don't hide them, don't put them in your pockets, obviously. But if you have this position, it will project more confidence, even if you don't feel confident inside. Also, you will come across more confident, even a slightly bit.
Are these things that you are doing naturally now, or are these things that you still try to do at the start? I guess at the start a comedian tries to connect with the audience, but how do you do it?
I think honestly being genuine, right? Like a lot of people, in some way when they come up or they approach any kind of stage aspect, it's always about being present. A lot of people try to make a moment, but I think you should try to complement the moment, Be aware of your surroundings, and once you start doing that, you're like, oh, I know how to approach this. And it's very hard to fake something, because if you have to be on stage for a while, you can't be like, oh, I'm going to come high energy, I'm going to come super confident, do this, because if you can't keep it up for more than 15 minutes, it's very obvious to, everyone that's taking it in, right? Especially no matter the performance you're doing. So I would think, what was your question again?
Keeping it real, just like Ivo did before.
I'm just keeping it honest.
Well, I was looking, trying to like keep a straight face.
Yeah.
I just saw that smirch of yours like the whole time.
Yeah.
Bianca, do you have, maybe for the audience, because public speaking is something that you not only do on stage, you could also do that for a company meeting when you present something to your boss, get a raise. Do you have 3 general tips that everyone can take home? Also, Ivo can take home. Maybe there's something for Stuart as well.
Yeah, definitely. Very quickly, it's not about you, it's about them. Whoever you're speaking to, this goes in any communication. The moment you're shifting away your thought from you to the message and what the value is that you're adding, first of all, your nerves will go down. Second of all, you're going to feel more connected to whoever you're speaking to. So as I said, kind of the same. It's a two-way communication. A very, very good one is what Short was saying, be authentic. So yes, I'm sharing all these tips, that like quick fixes. You can fix your posture very quickly. These are minor things. But people will see if you're not yourself, and you're not going to be able to connect with them. So try to bring your own energy. Do not try to fake it until you make it. Be aware of your posture. I think a big tip is as well recording yourself to see what you're doing wrong, right? If you're doing anything weird with your hands, you know, people usually don't know where to put their hands. They're very awkward. I would say there are different positions. Always try to keep them open. Yeah. Don't hide them. Usually closed positions are not the best. So this would be a 3rd tip already. 4th tip, very quickly. Power of pauses. I learned this myself. We try to fill in every void, every silence by just speaking. Filler words. Let's say, I think. All these things don't add value. So instead, take a pause. You let the message sink. You think about what you're going to say next, and you also give time to your audience to process what you just said. So it's not about you, it's about them. Be authentic, have open gestures, and use pauses strategically. 4. You asked for 3, but a bonus one from me.
There we go. And I hope everyone can take something away from that. Ivo, thank you very much. You can take your drink with you. And thank you very much, Bianca, Banica.